Welcome to the Witch Bitch Amateur Hour. Listen, you wrote me something earlier.
Yeah, I did. Earlier.
Earlier.
Yeah.
And you said that you were bringing something stupid today.
Yeah.
I've thought about it a lot, and I would like to know what it is.
Okay, first I'd like to tell you why. All right.
Okay.
So we had a fish fry over the weekend. It was really good. It was a really good time. It was good. Hunter's family came over. My parents wandered on down, and I had Trace margaritas. So these were like good ones. Trace. Have you ever had
Dry? Eins, zwei, drei.
Don't throw German at me. I can't do it. But these were really good ones. So you ever had a marg with brandy in it? Apparently this is like a bartender thing. But anyway, real good choice. And it
sounds like a good choice.
So I always know that I save one of my few days of drinking for these fish fries. We have like 2 a year. So it's like, I'm going to have me some margs and I'm going to have as many as I want. Well, that was 3 margs. Let me tell you, I rested on Sunday. So
just like God himself.
Yeah,
yes.
I really recovered on Sunday. And then because I recovered on Sunday, I didn't get notes done. And then, here's Monday and I got to go to work. And then here we are. And so I was like, well, I'm going to do something stupid. I'm going to do something that fits my lack of time to do something meaningful. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to write a bunch of really stupid would you rather questions for you to answer.
Oh, I love this. Okay, well, let me tell you, because I have my notes up for once. I'm going to be talking about, since you said you were bringing something stupid, I thought I would kind of bring a chill vibe as well. I'm talking about, like, entering autumn and autumnal magic vibes. It's a very vibey thing.
The ash trees around here are starting to drop their bottom layer, and I'm like, y'all, they're really early. They're early every year, but like
they're dropping their bottoms.
They're really dropping them. I also need you to know I have been consistently making my own self giggle since Sunday.
Good.
At how I kept calling Hamish Linklater Hamish Harding, the billionaire who died in the Titan sub explosion. And I've done it for months. I've been doing it for months.
There has to be someone out there who has heard this several times and immediately knew.
I'm cracking up a bit. Like, I'll just be like going for a walk and remember and just be like,
because you're just like, I want to climb him like a tree.
And I know it's because I went on a documentary bender when it hit like the anniversary for that, and I watched both the Discovery and the Netflix Titan disaster doc, so it was so fresh in there a couple of months ago. And I just know when you said Hamish, my brain was like, Harding. Yeah. Ooh, that hot priest in Midnight Mass. It's so bad.
Let me ask you, what is his name? Do you remember?
Linklater. Hamish Linklater.
By the way, little promo here. Over on our Patreon, we have wrapped up The Lord of the Rings, which is available for singular purchase if you don't want to become a Patreon. Just throwing it out there. We are now doing something else heavy and beloved to us.
So good.
We are doing, oh God, what's the director's name?
What? Oh, Flanagan. Mike
Flanagan. We are doing Mike Flanagan's Midnight Mass, starring one Hamish Winkler.
Linklater.
No, the other guy.
Oh,
the Titan guy. Okay, we're gonna drop
rough.
it. Yeah, so join us over there. We will also be making that, I assume, for purchase. If again you're not into the monthly subscription thing, which if you haven't seen Midnight Mass, what are you doing?
Tis the season. Okay?
Tis the season. So kick off spooky season. I know it's already begun in a lot of places in the world, but listen, we are finally getting into the 80s.
Yeah,
so,
which I
degrees.
love. I love the 80s.
We're shaking. Me and Macy are touching tips right now.
We're starting to touch tips. Yeah, we're not fully embracing an agreement yet, which I feel like is in the 70s.
But docked yet.
Yeah,
we're getting there.
But it's pretty damn close. Like walking in the shade right now on a breezy day is like, okay, this feels crispy. This feels right.
Yes, that's right. Feels good.
I think I go first today.
You do. Yes, you do.
And I'm
had
kind of
grasshoppers.
chomping at the bit for this. So
Can I
what?
very briefly?
Of course,
because I know you're trying to jump in. I've thought about the grasshoppers so heavily since you talked about them. They really, really, really resonated with me. And they've wormed their way into my brain strings. My brain ham? I forgot what it was. Do you like brain ham? My brain ham?
I like that better. Yeah, I do, actually.
I think I was thinking hamstrings. I'm kind of thinking about a grasshopper tatty.
That was going to be my next suggestion, is just go ahead and do it then.
And I'm not even going to talk about it a lot like I always do, because I've been talking 37 years about getting a tatty tat, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Listen to the grasshopper episode is what I'm saying. Anyway, kick it off now. Go now!
All right. Now, I got a couple in here that, I don't know. I was going to say I got a couple in here that are kind of at least serious and involve some sort of magic, but more than half of them, they don't. They're stupid, okay? That's what we're doing today. Okay, here's your first one. Would you rather have a grimoire with every spell imaginable in it? That you open it up, boom, it shows up, right? There it is.
It's like the pizza box SCP.
It's right there. Or have a forever coupon for bottomless salad and breadsticks and soup at Olive Garden that you just got to walk in and they know who you are and they seat you and they bring it to you. Forever.
This should not be this hard.
I really tried on these.
This should not be this difficult, because I feel like, for the purpose at least of presenting this podcast...
I know what should be said. But is it what's gonna be said?
I know what I should say.
One of them is also more economical.
But every spell imaginable... Here's the thing. I'm going to rationalize this away. If I get me one of my... By the way, guys, let me tell you. I love, ever since that movie Harriet the Spy, I have been so hard with these composition notebooks. Grab you one of those, super cheap. I could kind of make that. Because if I can imagine the spell, I can write the spell down in a book.
Yeah, but it won't. I am talking about one you open it and, like in movies, it appears to you on the pages.
I'm going with the breadsticks.
I would too. It's okay. I would pick the bottomless soup salad and breadsticks. I would.
Have you ever had that gnocchi? Have you ever had that chicken and gnocchi soup? Have you ever had a breadstick? Have you ever had a cold salad?
I know. You're preaching to the choir, my man. I get it. That's why I wrote that question. I knew.
I'm sorry if you're upset out there.
I feel like our listeners most have to understand.
And listen, if you're
all we do is talk about food.
All we do is talk about... Why are we not a food... We're pivoting. Today, we are a food podcast.
Sure. And
with a little magic
stupid question podcast.
Yeah.
Now, okay, this is a big brother question that I lifted. Okay, I stole this one. All right.
Now, keep in mind, I've never...
Me neither. It's okay. I've never seen it. I just followed the whole season.
You keep up with it.
But this didn't come from this season. This is a kind of a classic question from a season past, okay? Mm-hmm. Would you rather get your ass kicked once by a giant mosquito and never get bit again, or just deal with mosquitoes as you usually do now for the rest of your life? And it's a beating. I mean, it's not like a mild pummeling. Like, you're going to get beat up by this mosquito.
Are we guaranteed that it's not sucking all of my blood?
No, it's going to beat you. With boxing
It's not sucking my blood
legs.
At all? It's kicking my ass.
It's going to maybe put you in the hospital. But you never, ever, ever, ever have to deal with mosquitoes again. You will live.
Am I permanently unharmed?
I'm going to say
in
no.
a permanent fashion?
I mean, yes, you are unharmed. Permanently.
Okay. Okay, so I'm not walking away losing life or limb.
No.
Okay. I might take that ass beating.
I think I might too.
I might take that ass beaten. And here's the thing. Come face to face with it, when I see that giant mosquito with its boxing gloves on, I might back out and be like, you know what, I'm fine. But in this moment, I think I'm taking the ass kicking.
As someone who just wants to be outside right now in the nice fall evenings, and every time I try to just sit still, I'm getting swarmed. Like, give me one good pummeling.
Yeah.
And then I never think about you at all again.
how hurt am I going to be? Because listen, I can deal with bruises. Are we puncturing lungs?
I don't think anything like that. You might maybe have a cracked rib.
I'm taking the ass beating.
I think I am too. Yeah,
I'm taking the ass beating.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Good.
I feel comfortable with this. Yes.
Would you rather have the hiccups for the rest of your life?
No.
Or constantly feel like you have to sneeze, but you never get that release?
Is it the feeling of having to sneeze? Or am I always doing that?
It's like the one that's up high and it feels like your nose, up in your nose, is like a cracking glow stick, like when you need to sneeze.
Do I have the accoutrement that comes with having to... Are my eyes watering?
It's not pleasant. I mean, it's like the denial you get when you sit there and do this for a while and you think it's going to happen and it doesn't happen. I'd say it's as equally unpleasant as the hiccups in its own way. You're disrupted by it.
But the hiccups,
I know,
hurt.
They're rage-inducing.
You know what? I don't like it, but I'm taking the feeling of having to sneeze. I hate that. I hate that so much because I hate that fit. Because how good is a sneeze?
Oh.
A sneeze.
You know what it's like.
It's up there. You know what it's kind of like. But I hate the hiccups even more.
I got the hiccups on Saturday night because I had Trace margaritas and I hated it.
I hate them so much. I hate when you like go to take a drink of something and you get a hiccup and you swallow your shit down the wrong way.
It hurts.
Then you have a coughing fit. I'm taking the sneeze. I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate that question. That actually gave me a little bit of a headache.
I know. It's tough. This is just a casual little witch question, talking about gear here, okay? Would you rather be a rusty but well-used cauldron, or that broom that's maybe been greased up a little bit with some flying ointment?
Oh. I'm immediately taking the cauldron.
I figured you would.
Listen, I gotta tell you, how many like soups
You're going to be seasoned.
Yeah.
You're going to be really seasoned.
Almost everything that goes into a cauldron is good. Delicious smoky scents, potion brews, food.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure, there's some
like
nasty...
mulled wine or something going on in there.
Some wassail.
Yeah.
Like, you might have to put up with a piss spell every once in a while. Very,
I'm not pissing in my cauldron. You have different vessels for that.
That's the thing.
I would be really upset
anything.
if somebody was like,
pissed in my cauldron?
That's like literally like, who pissed in your cauldron? Like a who?
I was just about to say that should be like who pissed in your cauldron?
I'm not into that.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's sorry, by the way.
I know, I can hear
person
the
out there
all the way.
Who hates
all the way out west.
Sometimes when we let one slide, I get a text from them that's like, God damn it. Like, yeah, no, I would rather be the cauldron. Everything, at most, I'm gonna have to deal with something I don't love the smell of, not vervain. I can never remember the name of it. Valerian, like a stinky foot kind of myrrh smell, and I'm okay with that because you get all the other good stuff too.
Would you rather be a Twilight vampire, or a Sinner's vampire?
Follow-up question. Am I one of the brood of the Sinner's vampire with like the hive mind thing? Or do I get to be like the guy, like the leader guy?
I didn't really think about that, but I'm going to say you get to be like the leader because like the Cullens are special. So I'm going to give it that little bit of special. You either get to be him or the two left post credits, maybe those mystery people.
I think I'm going Twilight vampire because I think Sinner's vampire is a little too close to real world. I think you still have to deal with real world shit. And I think the worst thing to happen to the Cullens is like you piss off somebody a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, I will say the Sinner's vampires seem to have more fun.
A lot of fun. Lots of sick ass music. Yeah. It also does seem like they are restricted a little bit more by your classic vampire lore.
The sun's no bueno.
Sure. You have to be invited
yes,
in.
which I love. I'm such a fan of that, like.
Still won't have a welcome mat.
Eddie would just crawl in your window with no invitation.
How sick is that?
Dude, I'm like a day away from having to start reading that book.
Is the call has begun?
I finished The Grapes of Wrath this morning, and I was like, I'm going to have to finish this masterpiece and start reading motherfucking piece of shit goddamn Breaking Dawn.
Yeah. How long has it been since you've refreshed yourself on previous story? Is it when we took the road trip?
I'm good enough, man. I know it. Like, I know where we are.
Mm-hmm. Tell me how that feels.
It's going to hurt.
Good.
It's going to hurt real bad.
Now, you have read it before.
Yes,
You've just never seen it, right? Yeah.
It's the only one that I never have revisited. I don't want to.
You know what? Same.
Yeah. Well, I wonder why.
Because it blows.
It blows big time. And it's going to be unpleasant, but I'm going to hurt and I'm going to like it.
They all kind of blow.
Yeah, but it's a special level of blow.
This is a deep blow.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would you rather only have Lord of the Rings to watch for the rest of your life? Yes. Or any other movies whatsoever but Lord of the Rings for the rest of your life?
This is tough. Mm-hmm. My first reaction immediately, and I'm not locking this answer in, my first reaction is to only have the Lord of the Rings.
I understand. It's quite limited.
For similar like explanations that I'm going to give in the reverse, because like I can still read other books, I'm assuming. I can still watch other TV shows, yeah, sure. I'm assuming. I can still, do all that. However, in the reverse, I can still read Lord of the Rings, maybe watch other adaptations. I can remember in my memory what it was like, but to never see it again. This stings for me, but I think I have to take the option where I don't have Lord of the Rings.
I think that's the right call.
I don't like it.
It's not fun.
I will do that thing. As a kid, and I know you've done this for certain because we've talked about it, but as a kid, you rifle through your mental catalog of movies and you play one in your head I would do that many times. God, that really sucks. That sucks, but that's my answer. What about you? Is that your answer?
Yeah, it's my answer. I don't like it either, but it is my answer. I think it has to be.
Keep thinking of little scenes that I would never see
You'd never see them again. I almost made the question really cruel to where it was like, and you also lose your memory of it. But I was like, I can't do that. That's too intense.
I'll answer.
I knew that was going to make the answer too decisive, though.
That changes the game, because if I can't even remember it, then I would watch. It would be the other way around. I think. But
would you rather have only candles and no oils forever, or oils and no candles forever?
Holy shit. Bro, you suck. Okay. I have to go with having candles.
I knew you would.
Forever.
I knew you would.
Because I can still use the herbs.
Yes.
I'm assuming. Yeah. And there are other ways. There are tinctures, and there are, I guess you could do like floral waters. That is also a blow.
I'm taking the oils.
You're taking the oils. I figure.
I'm taking the oils.
I just feel like I can't give away that much power that comes from a flam. Yeah. I've got one going.
I see it back there
moment.
Flickering.
Yeah.
Dancing.
Look how sooty.
It is sooty.
These things.
It is sooty at the top. Yeah. It's okay.
Sooty at the top. That's my band name.
Would you rather have Jim over for dinner and he leaves a wet spot where he sat, or have Army Hammer over for dinner and he leaves a wet spot where he sat?
Okay, I have a very decisive answer for this for a couple of reasons. I'm inviting Jim.
I
over.
agree.
A, you have Army Hammer over for dinner. You may not be making it alive.
You might be
out.
for dinner.
You might be the meal in this case. Also, Jim leaving a wet spot, there's so many things that could be. It's like on House, when House would say, like, it could be anything, therefore it's nothing. You know? That's how I feel about Jim's wet spot. If it's Army Hammer's wet spot, there's 2 or 3 things that could be, and none of them I want to deal with.
I agree.
Jim, interesting dinner. I don't get eaten and killed, and I can just throw the chair away.
Yeah, you could. You really could.
Jim for dinner,
okay,
please.
Good. I agree with that. I do.
Yeah.
Although,
no, Jim for dinner.
Okay. I think that's the right choice. I really do.
I think there's a lot of other things that Jim would bring to the table that are all kind of gross, but I still pick him.
Would you rather, and this is a witchy one here. Would you rather a sweltering hot muggy moon ritual or a crispy cool day ritual?
Crispy cool day ritual. Yeah. I do love the night. I am a night gal. I am a moon bitch, but I'm a crispy weather bitch above all else.
I thought that might win you over.
Yeah.
To the day.
You know, like where is it that we have like, like a month of daytime? Like, is that Antarctica? Not Antarctica. I'm fucking stupid. Is it like parts of Alaska and like super up north areas where they have like the eternal daytime or whatever, but it's also cold? I can handle that. What about you? That actually seems like it would be strange for you because it's daytime. We don't have much night, but it is cold.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do fucking anything between those two things, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't.
I'm just going to exist in a mild
not
room.
Do anything. And probably wait until I like the weather. It's probably what I'm going to do. Yeah. I mean, really, realistically, I'm still going to pick the day.
Sure.
Just because. Also, I feel like my woods judge me if I do anything at night. Especially if it's outside, which I want to do moon stuff outside. I feel like you've got to. Yeah. And I feel like they're like, go back in your house. You know the rules. So.
They're looking at you.
This is not your time. Thank you. Okay.
I imagine that they also know you so well that they're like, what the
Who
fuck
is this? What happened here? Do we need to investigate? Yeah.
They invade your house, but not for nefarious purposes. It's just to like check on you and see if you're okay.
That does remind me, something super fucking weird happened, but I think I'm going to save it for the spooky-sode. I've made a note for it, but like this one actually really freaked me out. Like, I got scared.
I'm okay with you teasing the listeners this way, but it hurts me to not know.
I want it to be fresh because
that's fine. I mean, I get it, but it does hurt.
Like, this was
it Bigfoot again? Meet me at the window at 1 o'clock or whatever.
I don't know what the fuck this was. Like, this is the first one that's happened that I actually got spooked on, and I did not like it, and I still have no explanation for it, which sucks.
We haven't had a good Macy's house is weird story in a long while.
And it's funny because I was going on a walk the other day and I was like, things have been quiet around here, and then this happens. Like,
well, that's why you don't think that. You never think about it. You never
those damn intrusive thoughts. Yeah,
you shake your head until it falls out of your ear, and then you move on. Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather be Squiggles the dolphin or that raccoon that I gave to the Fae as a bribe?
Okay, Squiggles the dolphin is limited by their tank.
Yeah.
And other options. Plus, if you put me in the ocean, I'm going to freak out. And leave.
But you're a dolphin.
Yeah, but I'll beach myself so I don't have to be in the fucking ocean anymore.
You got to put yourself in the dolphin's shoes.
Oh. Yeah. I don't like that. Dolphins are also,
it might be a fun time.
Adversely, I mean, listen, I don't know what they're doing with that raccoon.
You don't.
Are they sacrificing the raccoon?
You don't know.
Or is it living a fat, happy life?
That is the gamble.
I think
The life you know in the tank, or the life you don't know with the Fae as a raccoon that was given as a kind of a lazy bargaining chip.
Two things here. The uncertainty of that life combined with that sentence with the Fae, or that addendum with the Fae. I'm picking Squiggles the
That's
dolphin.
probably safer.
I'm too scared of what they're going to be doing to me.
Yeah.
And I don't know. And it could be cool. It could be great. You could get to live in like Fae land and eat their weird fucking fruit and live there forever or whatever. But dolphin, please.
I get it. I think I'd pick the raccoon. But the dolphin's probably the safer choice.
Can you assure me? I won't even ask, can you? I'll just say, if I could be assured that I would never, ever have to see, think about, or interact with an orca, then I would pick the dolphin for sure. Know. But if I do, I'm picking the raccoon.
Tough to say.
Orcas scare me. I know I've said that. They scare the shit life out of me.
They should.
I can't see them on like TV even without having that fear.
They roll up like a bunch of goons, man. Like they're so badass.
They roll up just gooning.
They're such badasses. I love them so much.
You love them.
I do. I mean, I think they're assholes in their own way because, you know, like they'll just kill a great white for its liver and leave it to die. But like, I think that they have a certain like je ne sais quoi about them, you know?
They look cool as hell. Evolution did them a
really
real
did.
solid with how they look. They look tight as shit. They look spooky and scary. Also, I feel like we're raised to not know the truth behind them. We were raised on Free Willy. Don't Free Willy to me, please. And I don't want to hear anybody. I don't want any fucking emails talking about they're important to our
they are.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Piss off, fuck you. I don't ever want to see one in my life.
I want to see one so bad. And I want to see one on like out in a whale watch. I don't want to be in like a kayak.
And a whale watch, it's going to be murdering the calf if you see one on a whale watch.
Why would it kill its own? What? I guess they're not whales.
The whale's calf.
Yeah.
You know how they like to... I had a dog barking. It doesn't like...
I'm going to move on.
Yeah. We could talk about... I could have a whole episode on orcas.
Would you rather...
Yes.
Lose an eye, but you get it set in a pretty sweet ring.
Ooh.
Or lose the lower part of your leg and you get to answer that enduring question.
Ooh. Now here's the thing. Either way, I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah. Oh,
there are people out there every day that live without these things. It's gonna be fine. Selfishly, I do like my depth perception.
Sure.
However, an eyeball ring? Are you fucking kidding me?
I know.
And you get to be like, this is
your own eyeball.
Ooh. After I answer that question that comes with the leg, which if you don't know what we're talking about, you haven't been here long enough. Do I get to keep the bones?
Why not? It's yours.
Fuck yeah, then I'm doing that.
Okay.
And also, I want one of those sick-ass, like, blade.
I was just going to say, get a running blade.
Yeah. Not to run with, by God. I will still not be running, but I will use it to slash at people. Yeah.
I've got one more.
Okay.
Would you rather?
Okay.
Wake up with tacos for hands.
What a throwback fucking classic! Okay.
And this one's going to take a little thought, okay? Would you rather wake up with tacos for hands or have to eat 450,000 hot dogs in a year? Now, I did this math. 450,000 hot dogs in a year roughly equates to about 1,250 hot dogs a day.
No, I can't do that. Do I have a superhuman power to be able to complete that? Like, and not die or explode my tum-tum?
You won't die.
Tacos for hands, though.
Yeah. Brittle.
In a year. Okay, if I can get through that, that's just a year, and then I get to go on with my life.
Yeah.
Tacos for hands is forever.
I'm going to say it's the same duration of time. So tacos for hands for a year, 450,000 hot dogs for a year.
Tacos for hands for a year.
I think
I'm not sure I could eat that many.
I think I would do the same. I think I would just act like I didn't have hands for a year.
You know what? Do it for the plot. Do it for going into a store and taking your gloves off dramatically
and showing
to have some
taco hands.
You're like wet, soft, Jack in the Box
and
style.
This is the question that I'm sure we answered years ago. But are they tacos like this, or are they like this coming up the top?
Can I clamp
like
them
little
still?
castanets?
Like, do I have string?
I'm gonna say they need to remain kind of clamped because you got to keep your toppings inside. Otherwise, you just have tortillas for hands.
That's the thing. How easily breakable are these? The like white people tacos with the hard crunchy shell, or do we've got like street like barbacoa tacos?
I was gonna say if you got like some corn tacos or tortillas, like they're gonna be pretty. I mean, they can be floppy and but unless you fry them, I guess. But like, I'm just gonna think you're gonna have to act like you don't have hands.
I think I'm gonna wrap them up in. I'm gonna go have someone professionally wrap my hands. I think. And I don't have hands for you.
I will say that you always smell like tacos. Even under the wrappings, everywhere you go, you smell like tacos.
That was going to be my next thing. If we are, listen, especially if we're talking about like a fucking barbacoa or like a what's the other one that starts with a C that I can't think of right now? Carnita, like a carnitas. I'm going to be hungry all the time. I don't care that I smell like tacos.
I mean, you might.
That's a gift for everyone else.
I mean, I wouldn't. I would probably. It'd be hard. It would take a while.
I don't know if I would.
Yeah.
I might. Here's the thing. I don't think I'd get tired of it. I think I would become used to it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like how, when you don't smell your own perfume anymore, it might be like that.
You ever leave your house for a little while and then come back after like a long
That's
weekend?
when I noticed that and people always talk about the way that my house smells. And they're like, it's got a very distinct kind of spicy little smell to it.
It's very, anytime that I have brought things home from your place, or like a while back you sent something home with Dad, I believe that a listener sent. It has that fragrance.
Yeah.
And I think it even did when it was Mama's
It did.
house.
Well, I think it's just baked in potpourri and essential oils and stuff.
That's the thing.
Like
it's not a bad. We're not talking stinky.
No, it's just
very, very
it's
pleasant.
a scent that is with it.
But
and I don't notice it until like we go on a little trip or something like that. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is what our house has to smell.
And you know what's weird is you don't really smell like that. Like when you come over, you don't like.
It's kind of subtle.
Not that it's a reek,
but I know what you mean. Like it's not super.
You smell
strong.
like whatever your perfume is that you're wearing or whatever. Yeah. But like I can't be like she's here.
Yeah, I don't know, but it is distinct. I know it.
Distinct.
Anyway, I'm done.
You can dare lick my balls. Let's see. All right. Clap, 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 dude. That was nice.
Do you feel conflicted? Do you feel like you had to really sort out some?
I feel like I was true to my heart. I think
you made good choices.
And I think I made the choices that I wanted to make. The one that does stick out in my head is the Lord of the Rings option. Mm-hmm. And even though I still am confident in my choice, it still hurts me deep, deep, deep in my butt.
I get it.
So I wish mine was a little funner. I wish I had.
It's okay. I like this is good balance here. So like this gives us a little substance at least.
I guess. Let's wait till we get into it, because maybe not. I want to talk about autumn. And we're like rolling into fall, and I'm really starting to feel the fall vibes. And fall very much just feels like magic to me. I perhaps that is a basic, thing to say. I don't give a shit. Put that PSL in my deck and let me shoot off some spells. Let me wear my basic little Ugg boots and not Skywalker Han Solo outfit. You know, let me do it. Let me do it in peace. I don't think I've ever worn that outfit, but I do think it looks cute.
Yeah,
Anyway.
and when I see it, I'm like, that is a cute outfit. I've never had a vest like that, and I won't wear a white long sleeve shirt because I can't be trusted in white. But
Sure.
I like it, you know?
Uh-huh. I got a black and white striped shirt the other day from this thrift store, the Safety thrift store out in Mount Pleasant, Texas, that we gotta go to. It was $1. And I wore it and immediately was reminded why I can't be trusted. Like, my brain didn't clock it as white because it's like very Beetlejuice black and white striped. But immediately, just neon yellow cheese, you know, but... yeah, I want to talk about like just some of the little cozy, almost unassuming things that we do that we don't necessarily call spells, but they're little rituals that, you know, kind of help us get into the season. You know, and sort of the quiet power that I think that autumn is, because we're flipping over here to the dark side of the year, of the world, of the year, of the moon, of the year. And and we're getting into things like, you know, cups of tea. How long has it been since you've, well...
No, it has actually been a while since I've had any tea. I was thinking at work the other day, I was like, man, it's going to be nice bringing in a big-ass tumbler of warm tea, like, in the mornings.
Warm drinks have fallen to the wayside. I just have started having coffee in the morning again, because mornings don't feel like...
See, I have cold brew every day, even in winter time. So it's like, if I want a hot beverage, it's got to be tea. I'm also excited for hot cocoa.
Hot cocoa.
I love it.
Yeah. And do you drink matcha hot?
I do.
Or
yes, I prefer matcha hot. I like it cold, but it's good hot. I like it better.
Sure. So, let's see, where am I? Oh, geez. So yeah, I kind of I have little sections here, and this one is just sort of the daily habits of autumn that I'm getting excited about. And the first one I have here is switching to cozy textures. And I was trying to find like ways to ritualize or witchcraft these, you know. And we talk a lot about our a spiritual armor being our clothes, or our clothings being our spiritual armor. And I think, you know, the vibe that I'm talking about when like you very first put on your fall outfit and you're just like, she's here. I want to take that and kind of stretch it into the witchy and sort of see if you can wake up a little bit of that feeling that you get, you know, when the season I do this for spring as well, because I also love spring. But it's autumn and spring, we've talked about, are these like transitional periods. It's like the busyness of autumn right before it gets quiet for, you know. And then in spring, it's sort of like the busyness of just waking up and being full of energy, you know. But I wanted to talk about, let's see. Our cozy textures. Listen here. I'm not a hot weather girly. You know this. I have very few cozy textures in my life, but what I do like is a blanket.
Yes.
And I've got my cozy blankets washed up, ready to go. All the fuzzy parts, what is your cozy texture of choice?
It depends.
You're wearing long sleeves.
I wear long sleeves most days to work. I don't have to. It's just easy because it's cold.
Is it cold?
It's kind of chilly.
Your place of work?
So I just also like tucking them into skirt. I like, before I started working, I bought like 4 fitted long sleeve shirts. One's gray, one's blue, one's burgundy, one's black. And I just tuck them into various skirts in a rotation. And it's so
beautiful.
Easy. But so it depends on the functionality of the texture and what I'm wearing. So like for cardigans, I actually like kind of a rougher cozy texture,
like a chunky
like my mustard
almost
one that I've had for years. Like, I'm very excited to bust that bad boy back out again. I do not like Sherpa anything.
Same.
I don't want it in a blanket. It catches everything. I don't like it at all. So that's not.
You ever wash and dry it?
Oh, it's ruined.
It gets filled with hair.
It's ruined. It's over.
And burrs. Stickers.
Not a fan.
Hair, little knotted up hairs that like, I hate it.
I do like a fuzzy blanket.
Sure.
But like my favorite blankets are like cottony or linen comforters.
Mm-hmm.
Like not just a regular blanket, like it's kind of like a bedspread, but it's got like, it's not super hot. Like it's not duvet. Microfiber, but like it's like a kind of a cottony or a linen-y type.
How do you feel about microfiber?
I hate it. I can't touch it. That's why I didn't like Squishmallows. They were too close to that.
Interesting. And I have since kind of, I didn't understand it at first, but I get it now. It's this, I don't know how to say this, if this will make sense. It's the small texture of it. It's like the opposite of a chunky weave. It's like it's so fine, and it feels almost like a mesh screen.
I feel like it's like, not. I can't explain it. Like Hunter has a couple of chamois cloths that are microfiber, and occasionally they'll make their way like into my laundry. And every time I touch him, I'm just like, ugh. I can't. Yeah. And I'll like bring it to him like pinched like this. I'm like, get this out of here. I don't want to look at this.
Like it's a mouse you've caught in a cup.
I don't like it. I've got chills just talking about it. I'm not a fan.
See, to me, that's Sherpa. Because, like, microfiber, I hate it. I don't like it. I'll go out of my way to not touch it. But if I touch it, it's more of like ew, I don't like that. It's not like, I'm going to burn the house down, like it is with Sherpa.
Yeah.
Like,
fresh Sherpa, which only lasts for about 10 calendar minutes, is all right.
It's
fine.
Nice. It's fine. Yeah, like if there's a Sherpa jacket at a store, I'll touch it.
But then, it's soft. All going to go to hell.
But then you remember what it becomes, a bastardized.
But I like a soft. It's like one of my favorite things I bought last year. I'm very excited to bust out. Was a soft quilted jacket. So it's like a quilt. It's that sagey green quilted jacket, and that it's got a little collar on it. It's like a work jacket, and it buttons up.
Did I see this?
You might have. And
it sounds vaguely familiar, but I could be
like a soft linen-y material, and it's just got little diamond quilt all over it, and it's got the little workman's collar and the little buttons on it, and it is so good. I love it. I wish I had a blanket made out of that.
Are you a hat person? Because I know sometimes when cold weather comes around, people are like, yeah, it's beanie time.
It depends. Now that I've got hair again, I'm excited to make some bun beanies. Because I didn't have enough hair to do that last winter.
Pause. The fuck it, a bun
and beanie? The beanie where you got a hole in the top so you can pull your hair up through it and have a little bun.
Oh, right. Yes.
So I'm excited to do that because also I've not been crocheting all summer, but crocheting for me is a winter activity. So I'm gonna.
It's a cozy, slow thing to do, which feels somehow, and I know there are plenty of people out there who crochet night and day all the time. But like to me, that does feel like a cozy.
That's what I want to make blankets and shit like that.
I'm itching to get back into my cross stitching. I did exactly 2 cross stitch, and then I started on a really hard one that was probably a little too.
Can't bite off more than you can chew.
I put it away, and I just felt like it's coming. It'll come back in October, and it shall. Okay, let's talk about another one. Soup. We've talked a lot about
I'm ready for that butternut squash soup, brother.
Yeah. And we can't fully go down that road again. However, I feel like there is such a for me, soup can mean a lot of things to a lot of people, but if I'm talking my perspective on like a witchy soupy thing, it is a very strong ancestral connection to me. It just feels like something that has been around since as soon as somebody figured out I can put this shit in a pot and make it soupy liquidy. You got your soup brewer.
We think like a stew,
Sure,
like,
same thing.
Stew is what I think of when I think of my mom's stew, because we weren't as much of a soup family as we were a stew family, and it is so delicious, and I can't replicate it. I don't know what she does. I don't know how to make it taste like that. I put the same shit in it, and I can't get it to work. But it is so good. Is she
doing that like classic Southern lady thing where she'll give you like 99% of her
I've
recipe?
watched her make it. Like, I don't understand it, but hers is special. It's really, 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 really good. And every now and again, she'll get a wild hair and like make a big old pot, and then be like, "I got y'all some stew all bagged up. If you want to come get it." And I'm like, "Yes, I do.
Yes,
I do." And you have it with
Now,
saltine crackers. You fucking bitch.
Macy loves saltines.
I do.
Or what is it that we used to say all the time? I love saltines.
Saltines.
Was that the very first Macy I love?
I don't know.
Thing?
Oh, I don't know about
like
that. There's so many. Oh God.
I love saltines. We did a stew more often than we did a soup.
Yeah.
As well. But we were like a bean family, which I feel like counts. Like a pot of beans.
Oh, dude, I had them for dinner last night, man. Crock potted some black beans with a whole bunch of peppers from the garden.
You put that bacon in?
No,
put that bacon in that
this was just regular baconless beans, because I wanted to save our bacon for Brenner tomorrow. But also they were black beans, so I just don't think I went more southwesty. Yeah, with these.
I'm talking that 7 bean. Or whatever, 11, 12, 13 bean soup. 45 beans.
Oh, yeah. Throw some ham in there.
Maybe. Ham freaks me out, and I won't say why, because it's going to gross out a lot of people. I'll tell you later. There was a lady there was one of these daytime talk shows way back in the day. I recently explained this to mom and dad, too, because they were like, how do you not like ham? And it was like, you know those shows that was like... we've invited like 13 bad wild kids, and like all the kids are on the stage and they're like, you can't tell me what to do or whatever. It was basically that. I forget which one. It was like Ricky Lake or something. And they were like, all of these kids have bad habits. And one girl's habit was picking her nose and then doing something after that, to which she related being like ham in flavor.
That's not the ham's fault.
I didn't say it was. I love how ready you are to jump in for ham, though, dude. Okay, all right. Listen. Cozy hygiene ritual routines. I don't really have access to a bathtub, but baths were never a summertime thing for me anyway.
No.
Too sweat.
You want to hear about the last time I took a bath? It ended in disaster. Yes. Okay. I took a bath about 2-3 weeks ago. My God. Okay. I've shivered about this so much.
Good. Give it to me.
It's awful, dude. Okay. So we get the big red centipedes at this house, okay?
I don't like how this is starting.
Wait for it, man. So it was one of those things where I've got a very deep bathtub. If something is down in there, it's not getting out, okay? And so somehow this centipede You've
got like a to your neck
It's a big boy, yeah. And so this centipede, I guess, fell in there. And I like saw it at night, and I was like, I'm dealing with you tomorrow. Because I knew it couldn't get out. I was like, I'm not gonna deal with you right now. And so in the morning,
your bathtub also does have like 90-degree walls.
Yeah, you cannot escape it.
Yeah.
And so in the morning, it was gone. And I was like, okay, well, fuck it. It went down the drain. I don't give a shit. You know, it's gone now. And so, okay, I was like, well, you know what? I've not had a good bath in a while. I'm going to have me a bath. And it was my first bath after getting my praying mantis tattoo, because I always go overboard and wait way long on that. And got in the bath. It was empty when I ran that bath. I need to be very clear about that. Okay. That's what makes this worst. The worst thing ever. So it was clear of any mischief when I ran that bath. However, I've got one of those round depth things right under the faucet that's got slots in it.
That's what I was thinking. It must have crawled up in
that. It did. It really did. And then it crawled out of it into the bath.
Did you see it crawl out?
No, I didn't see it until I felt something, and I looked, and it brushed by me in the water, and I rocketed out of that bath.
That is...
It was one of those things where it's like, once I cartwheeled out of the bath, I just stood there frozen looking at it for like 5 minutes, feeling so violated. It was awful.
That set something off
really
in me.
bad.
I want to PUKE right now, dude. After that, looking at this list of stupid fall shit that I have, that's like all lovely. It's like crunching through fall leaves, sensory meditation, gather acorns.
Slathering yourself in dead, washed up centipede doesn't fit on that list. You mean?
Did you have a shower after?
No, because I tried to.
You left the centipede soup on your body.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a huge bathtub. That centipede, I was more bothered by being brushed by the centipede. I didn't feel tainted by the centipede. I didn't like being touched by the centipede. Sure. But it's a big bath. Yeah. So, I mean, that centipede cannot taint those waters, not to that degree. But it could certainly brush across my skin and them like that baggie in the hot tub that you dealt with.
Why must you remind me of this? That was such a fucking gross feeling. And you know what? I thought I already knew what you meant by violating, but putting it to the tune of that, yeah.
It's horrible. And then I had to work up the courage to stick my arm in the water and pull the plug. That was why the 5 minutes of stance needed to happen.
Was it dead?
I think so.
Like, did it
It appeared dead. I think it drowned. Yeah.
So, walking the same trail every autumn. And collecting the seasonal herbs. You see, I really don't want to go into kitchen witch habits right after that, but we're going to do it. So let's bring back stirring clockwise for bringing in and stirring counterclockwise for release.
Rules.
Sure. And I don't abide by them.
I'll stir and be like, you mean this? Because I can never remember which is which.
Well, it means what you tell it. Sure, there may be disagreeing on that, depending on like what background you're from, whatever. But for our purposes, it means what you tell it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing good just to do it, So like, I take what I can get.
Yeah. I have a hard time with it though, because I get the real bad intrusive thoughts, and then I think that's what I'm doing. So that's kind of why I have stopped with that. But to bring it back, it gives me the vibes of when this all first started, and you really get, because it was around autumn time that we were, starting WBAH, first of all. I mean, I know it was the summer, but it was getting towards that and exploring everything, and it feels like that. Work with your favorite herbs. In the kitchen, have the fattest fucking vat of cinnamon extract going that I'm making myself with my own hands. And also a bunch of vanilla extract. Just simmering, getting darker every day. And it's been such a joy to go and just give it a little shake every day. And watch that water just get fucking dark. I'm going to make the best coffee cake you've ever had in your life
have to wait
with that cinnamon extract.
A while.
Well, see, with the cinnamon one, it's not nearly as long.
It's not like the vanilla.
As it is
the vanilla
with the vanilla
takes forever.
Yeah. The vanilla is quite a while, depending on what strength you want it at. But that cinnamon, I think it like 3 months with the option to go into 4 if you want it a little stronger. But also, I made them with Mom. And she went real hard on the amount of cinnamon sticks that she put in there. And me and Dad were both like, fucking chill, stop! And she was like, it'll be fine. So we'll see. She's like, it's just going to be extra rich.
Burn your mouth skin off.
Yeah. We'll see. Root vegetables are happening again. Not to bring it back to food, but what's your favorite root vegetable? Think on that, and I will say this is the time of year I start liking to make an autumn root skillet. An autumn skillet salad, whatever you call it. You just chop it all up and put it in.
See, this is a tough question because, like,
potato.
I mean, obviously, you got your patatas, right? They're versatile.
Yeah.
But I've been really enjoying cooked carrots, and I love cooked carrots a lot.
I'm glad you said that. I have had a lot of carrots recently. that have really tickled my pickle.
Yeah,
dude.
man. Hunter made a soup.
You can do so much.
The other day, he made a cabbage soup the other day.
Oh,
and it was so good. And it was just like cabbage and
my cabbages,
potatoes, carrots, mushrooms, which I know is not everybody's bag, but it's ours for sure. And just a whole bunch of stuff in there. And we ate the hell out of it, and it just cooked down and cooked down and cooked down. And then I put I got a good bowl. I got a big old bowl of it, and I poured a little bit of toasted sesame oil in it, and it just was biblical.
Rips? Did it rip?
It ripped.
Yeah,
it ripped.
Yeah. That I'm very hungry. Yeah. I've already told Mace that I've got mashed potatoes and meatloaf in the next room.
I'm ready for dinner.
Yeah. Do you do a fall cleaning like you do a spring cleaning?
Yeah, I do. Anytime I can open up the doors and the windows and shit, I feel like it's fair game to do it. It's energizing. Sure. And I've already started a little bit. Just in kind of reorganizing, not cleaning necessarily, but I've addressed my upstairs loft area that's just full of fabric and yarn right now. And I
like to think that when you say you addressed it, you just walked up there and you're
I did at least, and this sounds like a backslide, but it's not. I at least pulled it all out from various corners and piled it into the middle of the floor.
Sure. No, that to me is one of the, it sounds a little backslidish, but I always like the way of thinking that it's got to get a little worse before it gets better.
It's like at least now I can see it all and I can pull it all out and be like, okay, this is fabric. Okay, this is yarn. Right. I need to put this here.
Now it's a doom pile that you can see, and that's always better than the one you can't.
Yeah, it's not squirreled away.
Fall cleaning is different than spring cleaning. Spring cleaning focuses very much on refreshing and the actual cleansing part of cleaning. Whereas the stuff that I have on the autumn reset or whatever you want to call it, it's getting the blankets ready, And I think we had a whole episode about this back in the day, what you can do to get ready for fall. Yeah. But it's more like putting the herbs above the windowsills and, I just feel like it's less cleaning and more preparing for what's coming up. Dust your candles off. Get you a simmer pot going. Apples, cloves.
It is. I am looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to
a simmer pot. Fuck me up, dude. Fuck me up. Let's see. Also, because we are moving into the darker half of the year, kind of letting yourself and your day go dim a little bit earlier in the day, settling in for that rest earlier. You don't have to go to bed, but let's all try to stop blinding ourselves with the megawatt square that we keep in our pockets all the time. I'm really on a big thing with the phone recently. Good. I'm trying to stay away. Listen, I ain't been on TikTok in a long time.
Good for you.
I don't know what's cool anymore. I don't know.
It's great to not know what's cool, dude. It is. It's
been fine.
As an Aquarius, let me tell you.
Okay.
It is really great to not care about what's cool.
And it's funny seeing it from the other side, because when I have gone on, I see the reoccurring things and I'm like, okay, so this is a trend, but I don't get it. And you can, when you're not in on it, or you didn't see the source material that it came from, you kind of see how silly it is, you know? You're kind of like, oh, this is dumb. Which is not disparaging being a part of it, because that's fun too.
Interesting too is that when you're an outsider looking in, you see them appear and disappear. In following Big Brother on Reddit, I would see
is your
it ended.
Acquaintance still? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It ended. Yes, 2 days ago on Sunday, whatever day this is. But I've noticed in comments, little reactions or phrases will just crop up. And then in about 3 weeks, you never see them again. Little terms, things like that. And it's just I know that this shit came from TikTok. I know that it did I don't even have to look. I don't know
the meaning words. You just fucking raw. Next question. Hadn't seen that in a long time.
It's where it comes from, and and then it moves on to something else, and I'd be like, look, I don't understand that either, but I know its source, and I got that.
Yeah. Well, not to have this take on kind of like any kind of preachy subtext or anything. I'm just saying for me, it's been nice to have a break. I will, I'm sure get caught up in social media in the future because it comes and goes. But I got to tell you, my brain doing a little bit better.
I bet so.
My sleep doing a lot better, actually. Yeah. Turns out when you're not staring into the sun 4 inches from your face at all times of the day, your circadian
your brain remembers. Oh yeah,
yeah.
I have a clock.
Oh, I'm a human being. I went outside the other day for the first time. I mean, not for the first
I think
time,
some of it, and I think a big part of it is retraining the reaction to nothingness. It's like when you have those spells of downtime, retraining the body and the mind to fill it with something else without instinctively grabbing your phone and going to social media.
And the thing is, we're so trained to equal stillness as unproductiveness, therefore lazy. So anything you can fill that time with, even if it's unproductive doom scrolling or whatever, just sitting there staring and doing nothing, it's like you still feel like you're doing something. You're like not just, sitting and staring at the grass outside, which I can't recommend enough.
Oh, dude.
Go stare at the grass outside. You ever just watch ants?
Oh, I love watching ants. It's so great watching ants. Mine is, so I get up every morning way too goddamn early and read.
Every morning.
At 5. And it is, and I don't check anything. I wake up and I grab a book off the shelf, one I'm already reading, and I read until 6:45. And it's just like, I'm pretty immovable on that. And it gets me awake. Like my little alarm will go off.
Do you have your little coffee?
I have my cold brew coffee and I read for an hour and a half or hour 45 minutes. And it's like, after that, I'm like, I'm so sorted. Granted, today, finishing Grapes of Wrath, I was kind of fucked up for a little while. Just kind of being like,
I was going to ask
need to think about
how
this.
that was, because I'm assuming you haven't read that since high school.
I didn't read it in high school. So,
really?
Yeah, the only Steinbeck that I read in high school was Of Mice and Men, which is also devastating. And so I did read East of Eden this year, though, which is rocketed up to maybe being my favorite book of all time I've ever read. And so I was like, I need to read Grapes of Wrath. I've heard it's heavy, I would have hated this book as a 15-year-old. Sure. Reading it now, loved it. And it is so timely. And I devoured it. But it was like I closed it and just stared at a wall for about 15 minutes.
I remember the book feeling so like, and I know it's different because of the time, but I remember it feeling, I could feel the like heat and oppression that came off of that book.
Because the way that he does it, and I'll just spend a little time on this, but like, so you got your like character narrative. And then you have the removed narrative of like this outside narrator looking in. And those chapters, you feel your nerves being set on fire as it talks about the scope of what's coming for the characters, what is being done that is so heinous and horrible. And it's just like, and it's written in this tone that's very choppy and quick. And then this happens and this, and then it'll repeat and it'll be like, and Danny needs milk. And then so and 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 so, and Danny needs milk. And so and so and so and so, and Danny needs milk. And you're just reading it like, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
I think Danny needs milk.
Is so intense, but I loved it. I read it. I just ripped through it. And so it was like, but point being, taking that time to just let your brain just do what it likes to do in a way that like, it feels pretty natural. Like, reading's not necessarily natural, in the sense of like, but like it's a nice little calm way to wake up without a lot of exterior influence to torpedo anything before it gets a chance to get going. This lets me control my morning with still a little surprise of what's going to come in the narrative, but like, it's still, it's like a nice little nest,
Well, it's also something that like, if you are someone who can't wake up and do not like meditate, or I don't want to say do nothing, but you hear all the time, like, get up and have your coffee and go on a little walk. And it's like, if you can't do that, like, give reading a shot, because it's like an in-between, and I will say that today I woke up and I immediately opened and I just started scrolling, because that's what I would do every single day, and I had the worst fucking anxiety this afternoon. Not quite like a full blown, like a panic, like a serious thing, but just general, like, what am I doing? I got to do something. I got to do it, you know, and I didn't like it. Anyway, I have, you know, more here, but we're running up on time. So I just wanted to I guess, end on this last one, just giving yourself permission to rest. We talk about it a lot, you know, and I guess that's kind of what we're talking about now, you know, resist the hustle culture.
It's easy to burn out right now because I feel like you also get a dose of it in nature. Nature's in a frenzy right now. Everything's stocking up. Everything's some of it's fucking. Everything's, you know, things are laying eggs in the ground. Like it's just there's a lot of frenzy, and it's very easy to get caught up in that. And it's also very exciting. It's an exciting time. It's fall. It's great. You know.
It's transitional, you know, but I think experience it for what it is. We're getting ready for rest.
Yeah. Take care of yourself.
The things we're doing are these cozy, you know, things that I think are easy to look at as like, oh, that's cozy bullshit. I have work to do. But like also when the time comes around that it is dark outside at 6 o'clock in the afternoon,
I am
or
dreading
4
that.
o'clock
I'm
sometimes.
dreading that so much because I like to get home
and
and take a walk. And I can't get home and take a walk anymore because it's
when that happens. And a lot of people are like that. That's the prevailing.
Yeah.
What is it? Seasonal.
It's more than the cold.
You know. Sure.
Yeah.
It's more it is not the one thing. I rewatched No Country for Old Men the other day. Cinema, dude. But at one point, Tommy Lee Jones does have the line. It is not the one thing. And I can't.
It's true. I take the cold doesn't bother me that much. Not really. Not in the scheme of things.
It never bothered you anyway?
Well, never bothered me anyway.
Yeah. Remember that?
I do. It was a lot, and I didn't really get it. Like and I love Idina Menzel. Don't get me wrong. Like she's been one of my vocal crushes since I was a child, and got obsessed with Rent. But I remember watching Frozen and being like, "This is the one that is the big deal." Like Moana, I understood.
Sure.
But I didn't get it with Frozen.
I thought Frozen was fine. I only really watched it like in the context of there were kids around that had it on TV and I saw it like in the background. I've heard the second one's really cool. I hate that fucking snowman.
Oh yeah. Olaf.
Get that fucking snowman out
Josh
of my
Gad.
face. I want...
That's all I ever hear. I hear that's Josh Gad. I'm like, this from Book of Mormon, like this just transition. I'm pretty sure that's Josh Gad who's Olaf. But yeah, I don't like the way he's... I don't like the way he's drawn.
I thought you were naming the snowman.
No.
That's not correct. Anyway, autumn. It's made of teeny tiny little spells. Slow down. Soften your life. Do it. Comfort,
autumn.
intention. Witchcraft.
Do it.
Autumn. Do it. Macy, would you rather live in a state of perpetual autumn or perpetual spring?
Oh, what degree of autumn? Are there still leaves on the trees?
Let's say your favorite time of autumn versus your favorite time of spring.
You know, I think as much as I love spring, and I do love spring, and I like to garden and things like that, I think I'm picking perpetual autumn because my favorite part of autumn is still warm, but you get the prettiness. Whereas my favorite part of spring is not really that warm, but it's like, you know, I mean, it is warm, but it's not like autumn. You know, autumn, my favorite part of autumn is like warm in the day, cold at night. And I just feel like spring's just a little more brisk than that. And I would rather have nice.
It's cool in the day, cold at night. I also think the eternal energy of spring, that eternal, like, things are out, let's fucking go! Like, that would be a lot
forever.
For me. You know, I would like the rest, you know? Yeah. Because you can still do things in that time, but, like, you do get the vibe of the rest. Anyway, join us next time. Please don't forget, we're doing Midnight Mass on our Patreon. Check that out. Link is below for that. What else we got going on?
Get your Anahadas tickets.
Cool.
We're not going to be there, unfortunately, but like, it's happening soon.
Yeah, new spot.
On the new property that looks so goddamn sweet.
Schedule is out. I was rolling through that sketch, as I normally do, making a pretend
Yeah.
list for myself, but yeah,
go do it.
and vibe out. Find your friends. There's always I know we say this a lot, but there's always people who go by themselves and they find them.
You bump into a person up there and they're a friend. You're gonna have a good time.
You know what? Listen here. Listen, Rachel, you've got so much on your plate already. And I know you're probably not taking notes. But with the bracelets that you get, there's like bracelets that mean different things. What if there was like a I don't know, pick a color, a neon green, whatever bracelet that was like, I came here, but I'm looking for friends.
It'd be cute.
That'd be fun.
Sweet.
Because then all the green bracelets are what yeah, I'll bill you for that one with reach.
As you shake your Sonic cup in a superior fashion. All right, I'm gonna go eat dinner food.
Yeah, same here. Everybody go eat a dinner food or whatever time it is right now. Go eat a food. I love you. Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Wow.
Goodbye.
Wow.
You seen Idiocracy?
Long time ago. Yeah, like 2011. Yeah.
I'm gonna click now.